everyone, welcome to My Money Method. I hope you're all doing well. This is another week to look at the trading and trades and the markets and to see what's going on. So as we normally do, starting off with the dollar index, we'll take a look at what's going on. We are seeing on the dollar index, as we can see, there's been a serious period, if you want to call it consolidation, taking place. We were in a massive uptrend for a good part of this year, a lovely uptrend. We came up, and for the last 3 or 4 months, we've been, well, since about, if you want to call it, from about March, we started forming into a level of consolidation, and it's been quite a serious level. And we always talk about big numbers and big numbers being a key. And once again, this proves the fact that here's a really big number, 9,400, and we can see exactly what price has been doing: coming down, bouncing off, going up, coming down, bouncing off, going up, coming down, and bouncing off, going up, bouncing off, coming up, bouncing off. And now we're looking to see really what's going to be happening with the markets. I've drawn in a bit of a fib over here, fib study, just to show you basically that price potentially has come back to a sweet spot within the moving averages to a 50 or 60%. Now we're looking to see really what's going on. So it's a waiting game. It's a waiting period. I mean, that's one thing about being a trader is, be disciplined, be very disciplined, and no need to force to make money. The money will come. Just play the game and play it in a disciplined manner. And the money will come. So we need to see what's happening with the markets. But from a technical analysis, because that's what I do and that's what we do at My Money Method, it's all about technical analysis being the majority of what we do. We can see really that prices come down and potentially it could now roll over. But if it breaks this 94 area over here, I would think that there's definitely going to be some strong selling off for a period of time on the dollar. So it's a waiting game right now. I'm certainly not going to be entering a trade. Although looking at this candle over here, small red candle, in what's potentially, because it's in a downtrend, it's potentially also could be a setup for a trade. For those of you, kind of an entry point over here, stop right over there and push it down to this level. So there is some money, but not a lot of money to be made. So it's not anything that I'll be looking at. And the reason being is because I see this very strong level over here of support. So if we can break this level of support, it's going to interest me. So right now, as it is, the dollar index is in a downtrend. It has had a slight pullback into the moving averages, into the sweet spot. And now we're looking to see what's going to happen. So, as in the weekly, if we look at the weekly, you can see this level of consolidation over here, and it's about now potentially breaking this level of 94. So we have multiple time frames in agreement, which is always what we want to see with our indicators and price action. So obviously, all these words, you may be new to trading and listening to price action and indicators and what is this and how do we go about it. Well, that's why we've got the training. And if you go and look at our trainings online, the prices have been reduced quite a bit in order for a promotion on the My Money Method, because we believe, you can come do the courses, and we want to be growing our family of a community of members. Because that's the way you learn. It's a bit difficult when you're all stuck by yourself in a room, but when you're in a community of members learning together, that's the best way to learn. Sharing screens, sharing trades, that's how we learn. So go ahead and go sign up on My Money Method, and we'll look forward to speaking to you. So if I just go before we move on, I just want to go on to the NZD USD. That's one of the trades. We can see here there's been a strong uptrend on the NZD to the US dollar as the dollar index has been selling off. The New Zealand dollar has been strengthening. So it's kind of working in a mirror image, and it's working out this time in that respect. So that's what we've been seeing. We've had a strong pullback, and potentially the Kiwi dollar could be going on to get strengthening against the US dollar. If we look at the cable, really there's absolutely no clear trend whatsoever when it comes to cable. And this is a market which just, I flick through the screen, I would look at it for a second and move on. But folks, there is no clear trend here, and if you were trying to place a trade anywhere around here, you would be considered, in my opinion, gambling. And obviously, a lot of people say that trading is gambling. It's not if you know how to treat it like a business. So therefore, it is gambling if you don't know what you're doing, and it is gambling if you're entering into markets such as this. This is really no clear trend, and it's absolutely a market I would be staying away from. The same with the euro US dollar. Right now, there's no clear trends taking place, and it's not a market I would be interested in at all. And if we go to the Australian US dollar, it's strengthened against the US dollar. We've had a period of strength. We can actually take this fib out. It's an old drawing over here. We're not interested, so let's not confuse you. And yeah, once again, it's had a pullback, but it would be waiting to see what's taking place with this. Have we got a starting of a new proper trend on the way upwards? So it's something to take a look at and keep your eye on. But my plan for this week, and it has been, is to really keep an eye on what's going on with this dollar index and the level around the 9400. If it breaks it, I am going to be thinking about definitely selling off in the market, and then looking to at least get a 1-to-1 to start off with, and then let it run and manage my trade to 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 if possible, and take it from an intraday into a swing trade. So that's my plan, and then obviously that would affect how I look at the other markets, and to see how I place trades accordingly, and always thinking about my trading plan, and sticking to my trading plan. So that's the plan for this week and what I'm looking at. I am not in the market at all, but certainly looking to get into the market as soon as I see where I have an entry point. And right now, across most of the major time currencies, I'm not seeing anything that's exciting me, so I'm not entering into the market. And that's it. I wish you all the best. Happy trading, and we will speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye.